What is up, guys? We are back. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. We're here, we're live, we're back on this Duskull grind. Now, before we get started, I just want to go through a couple little side notes. One, I did a little bit of off-camera grinding, so we're further ahead in our combo than we were previously. We have not finished the combo yet, but we're at 200 out of 500. So I'm hoping to finish that combo this episode. We'll see how that goes. But secondly, I've done a little bit of finagling here. A little bit of, a little bit of messing around. And I have exploited the game in such a way that I have caused the best weather condition for the thing that we are hunting, so that we will see more spawns of them, so we'll be able to grind that combo much quicker. I still don't have Shiny Charm, and I still, I'm not hacking or anything, but I have used an exploit that will make it to where the Pokemon we are hunting will spawn more commonly. Now, there is a significant difference between a hack and an exploit, but, that being said, we're here, we're live, we're hanging out, and I was hunting Drifblim, but I rage quitted. Yeah, shiny hunting is definitely not for everybody, but you can see I got kind of like a gloomy weather going on here, and you can see there's some Duskull running around, lots of ghost types. You can see we're getting pretty consistent Duskull spawns. That is because of the weather condition. Show us that shiny legendary. I can't because I can't transfer it until the DLC comes out. But I did get a shiny Lugia. I traded my Zacian for a shiny Lugia on Pokemon Home, but I cannot transfer it until the DLC comes out, particularly the second wave of DLC, because the Lugia is in the DLC for the game, the second wave of DLC, but it's currently not available in the game now. So I will be able to transfer it over once the second wave of DLC comes out, but not now. Have you been working on the decks in Home as well? Not really, not a whole lot. I can show you guys the Lugia if I go over to the Home app. I'm actually very happy with it. I had mixed feelings about doing that trade. Yeah, I had very mixed feelings about doing that trade. But overall, I think it was a very good trade. But I had mixed feelings about it. But let me just go ahead and save real quick. I'll show you guys what we're talking about. If you haven't seen the community tab or Discord, you probably don't know what we're talking about. But we did go and trade my Zacian for a shiny Lugia, which I'm very happy with. And presumably a shiny Lugia that's actually from Pokemon Silver, because in the description it says from the Johto region. But you can see if I go here. There we go. Wait, let's see. There we go. There he is. It looks better on the phone app because it actually has an animation for it, but there we go. Seems to have been first met in the Johto region, characteristics somewhat vain. We have ourselves a beautiful shiny Lugia there. What's the best way to make Drifblim appear? Drifblim, I believe, only spawn in groups of one. I don't think you can get multiple spawns of Drifblim. Drifloon, however, you can get tons of them, doing the same thing that I'm currently doing. Let's see, bot isn't working. Okay, let me try to fix that. But yeah, so we have ourselves a beautiful shiny Lugia that I got there. So that'll be one less thing I need to hunt when the DLC comes out, presuming that they're actually going to be huntable. I'm assuming the legendaries in the DLC will be huntable, but we don't know that for a fact. I'm hoping they will be, because I want to hunt the Galarians for sure. Yeah, you can see there's plenty of Drifloons around. You just want to... You want to go to this area, in the wild area. You'll want to have a combo on Drifloon. And then you'll just want to change the date on your console until you get this weather condition. Because with this weather condition, a lot of the ghost types are boosted spawns. And we're seeing more Duskull than probably anything else just because of the combo I got going right now. Drifblim can also spawn, but it's only going to be spawning in groups of 1. So you can actually get Drifblim as well, but it's gonna spawn just 1, and it's gonna spawn right where that Corviknight is. Or up here, I think. Yeah, either where the Haunter is or where the Corviknight is. We did have... Oh wait, did we not have... I thought we had a boosted one there. Maybe I was seeing things. For about 300 so far. 300's not enough. That's not even full combo. 300's not even full combo. It's possible for you to get it in under 300, but if you're going for full combo, you have to have a total of 500 plus a 25 battle consecutive combo. Which what that means is, as a whole, in your save file, you would have had to have battled at least 500 total. But then, at the time of hunting it, you need to have also battled 25 in a row. Now, no matter what you do, your total combo, your 500 combo, will never break. You'll have it for the rest of your fucking save file. But your consecutive combo can break if you fail to defeat that Pokemon, or if you defeat a different Pokemon, or if you turn off the game. So there you go. 25 thing is false. Game Freak confirmed this. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that. Either way, if you're grinding, you're gonna have a 25 consecutive combo anyway. Yeah, because you just killed fucking 500 of them. So you'll have a 25 consecutive anyway. I've done 1 GTS trade and 3 Wonderbox trades so far. Yeah, that reminds me, for anybody who's playing Pokemon Sword or Shield, do not do any special trades right now, because there's a lot of hacked mons and stuff going on with special trades. And, there's been some error messages popping up with special trades, and if you happen to get that error message, you will be completely removed from any online activity until Game Freak fixes whatever is causing that issue. So just, like, don't do special trades at all right now. You're fine if you're doing it in Pokemon Home, but if you're actually doing it within this game, just, like, avoid that until further notice. Because there are people that are getting completely locked out of the online activity due to some shit going on with special trades. I just want Mewtwo. Do you not have a Mewtwo in, do you not have Let's Go, or do you not have a Mewtwo in Let's Go? Because I can trade you a fucking Mewtwo. I mean, I'm not gonna do it right now, because there's a lot of hoops I would have to jump through to make it happen. Because I don't have another Mewtwo in Let's Go, so I'd have to open my Go account, transfer one over, then transfer it again into Home, and then trade it to you. So it would be like, you know, a multi-stage process, and I'm not gonna do that right now just because I'm really trying to grind out this combo, because I want to have this combo done by the end of this episode. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure how you get that Pokemon, like, normally, so I don't know if that's, like, a rare Pokemon or not, or I don't know. But I'd say Larvitar is version exclusive, so if somebody really wants one, you know, they would go for it. But I'm hoping to have this combo finished either at or before the end of this episode. Which might take a while. Yeah, I don't have a Shadow Ball Mewtwo, which is kind of unfortunate. I need to get one of those. But I have a fuck ton of Mewtwo in Go. I might should stock up on berries that refills my moves if I don't already have them. Because otherwise I have to go all the way over there to refill my moves and then come all the way back. Which doesn't take very long, but, you know. I'm gonna have to refill my moves like tons of times while doing this combo. Especially given that one of my moves can't even hit this Pokemon. I guess I could just swap the Pokemon I'm using, but I don't know, man. I wanna rock the Toxtricity for a little minute. Yeah. Tox is probably one of my favorite Pokemon in this game overall. So I got that shiny G-Max. I just want to rock it for a little bit, you know? Why do the Pokemon models look so damn good in Home? I don't know. I would say maybe just because they're running, I don't know, they're probably running at a lower resolution that are, or not resolution, rather, aspect ratio. They're running at a lower aspect ratio, whereas this that's on screen right now is running at a higher aspect ratio. So even if, like, the texture resolution is the same across both models, because it's running at a lower aspect ratio, that means it's gonna look a little bit better. Yeah, especially, and there's a lot of variables involved with that. I actually wouldn't be surprised if the models in Home are literally the exact same models that are in this game. Like, I actually wouldn't be surprised by that at all. You know, because people look at the models in this game and then look at the models in, you know, like the 3DS games. And, you know, for the Pokemon that were actually in both of those, you know, games. Let's say, for example, Pikachu, right? Pikachu on the 3DS, and then Pikachu in this game. More or less are the exact same model, but they look visually different. They obviously look a lot clearer on this. People often mistake the differences between, you know, models and, you know, textures and resolution and aspect ratios. Because you can, you know, you can take one of these models and, depending on what you're rendering it with, it's gonna look, you know, visually different. So, you know, pretty much all of the models on the 3DS games for Pokemon that actually made it into Gen 8, pretty much all of them are the exact same models. But if you did a side-by-side comparison of what it looks like on a 3DS and what it looks like in this, it's gonna look visually more clearer in this game. And that's just because they're working with more powerful hardware than the 3DS, so they're able to run those models at higher fidelity. But they are the same models, so I wouldn't be surprised if the models in Pokemon Home are also the same models. I would not be surprised. We don't have confirmation of that, but I feel like it would kind of be redundant if the models in Pokemon Home were new models, because then it's like, wait. You know, it would be kind of redundant if the models in Pokemon Home were new models. Because then it'd be like, wait. You're telling me you removed National Dex because you couldn't manage making all the models, but then we found out that you reused the models anyway, so that was a whole fucking lie. But then for Pokemon Home, you make all new models for all the Pokemon? Could you imagine? Could you imagine the outrage if people found out all of the models for Pokemon Home were brand new models? Because then it's like, you can do it for Pokemon Home, but you can't do it for the main series games. Like, then it would just, that would be just a dumpster fire for Game Freak. Because I feel like at this point, people are kind of over the controversy about National Dex. We've had some time to sit on it, and we have the DLC coming. So, like, people are, you know, the rage has died down a bit. But if we find out that all of the models, which, by the way, Pokemon Home supports literally every Pokemon. So, if we find out all of the models in Pokemon Home are brand new models, that means they have no excuse. They could have done it for this game as well. So, I'm really hoping, just for Game Freak's sake, that the models in Pokemon Home are reused. We actually don't know as of right now, but if it turns out they're brand new models, that's not gonna look good for Game Freak. I compared Pikachu in Go to the model in Home earlier, and the Go models don't come near as clear as the ones found in Home. I mean, yeah, I can definitely see that, but I still believe it's probably the same. It's probably the same models. Because you also have to keep in mind that Pokemon Go is having to run a lot more information on that application, because it has to track where you are. It has to, there's a lot more involved with running Pokemon Go that they probably toned down the visuals a bit to be able to run it smoothly and at a lower storage capacity. But I could be wrong. That's just a theory, but I still think the models from Pokemon Go to Home are probably the same. And I'd say probably... I'd be willing to bet that all of the Pokemon that are in this game that are also in Home, which is literally every Pokemon that is in this game, I'd be willing to bet the models are the same. I'd be willing to bet that if somebody data mined it and compared them, that they'd be the same. How do you know when your Wonderbox trade is finished? I actually don't know, because I've never done one yet. I'll trade Gardevoir for Lugia, both shiny. Bro, I ain't getting rid of that shiny Lugia. Also, Gardevoir's in this game. I can just hunt it. Also, I have a shit ton of shiny Ralts in Go. So whenever they add Go into Pokemon Home, I'll have basically a guaranteed Gardevoir anyway. There's so many Pokemon that I have shiny and Go that I could bring over once they add that, if I decide to. Oh wait, this is a Ghastly. Fuck. Ah, damn it. I mean, that's not really gonna mess with us all that much, but... yeah, it's not like, it's not like Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, where I just lost my entire fucking combo. Which I will say... I do love that that's, like, not really a thing in this game. Because it does, it does take generally longer to find shinies in this game if you're not using the raid method. But, like, you have it's a lot better of an experience in this game. Because I'm not having to stock up on Pokeballs and catch each individual one of these Pokemon. And, there's really not a whole lot of ways where I can break my combo. Like, I pretty much have my combo forever. So, it's a lot less worry there. But yeah, I would not be surprised if the models that are in Home are completely reused models from either this game or previous games, or Pokemon Go even, potentially. I would not be surprised at all if they're all the same models. But yeah, they do look really good visually. Ah, fuck, I can't kill this. Unless it gets poisoned, I can't kill it. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have to see if I have an item that increases my, my moves. Yeah, Ether. There we go. Perfect. Yay! Oh, well, it's gonna die anyway, so that was completely unnecessary. There we go. Okay, bye, Duskull. God, if the shiny ends up doing that, I'm gonna be pissed. See, that is one thing about this game, versus Let's Go, is there's the chance that you could actually kill the fucking shiny you're going after. Whereas, at the very least, you know, in the previous game, you could still fail a shiny encounter, but, you know, that was just if the shiny ran, which, you know, generally, if you're stocked up on, you know, berries and Ultra Balls, you're usually pretty good for most of them. So I will say that is something that worries me about this game, is like the potential to actually kill a fucking shiny. Which hasn't happened to me yet, but oh, look at the little rock and rollers! Oh, those are adorable! We're gonna have to hunt those at some point, because the damn final evolution for that, I can't think of the name right at this moment. But the final evolution for that has an amazing shiny, so we're gonna have to hunt that at some point. The little rock and rollers just running around. That's adorable. I really hope when we get the next generation of Pokemon, which I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna buy. If I'm being blatantly honest, I don't know if I'm gonna buy the next game or not, because, you know, with the shit that Game Freak has going on with this game, I'm really not... I'm really, like, heavily considering whether or not it's gonna be worth it. We'll see, because we don't know. Maybe they'll learn something from this game versus, you know, you know, whatever the next game is. But if the next game comes out and it's like this all over again, I might just not fucking buy it. Like, I'm being blatantly honest. And it feels bad to say that, because I'm a huge Pokemon fan, but like, all the controversy this game had and Game Freak's shady practices as of late, you know, it's like, they're gonna have to really work hard to bestow, yeah, to rebuild the fucking trust I had in them, because I used to highly respect Game Freak, and all of that respect has been thrown out the window. I'm still gonna buy the DLC for this game, because, you know, just for content purposes, and also the Galarian birds look really cool, but whenever the next game comes around, I might not buy it, unless they've actually learned their lesson and put forth a more valued effort in the next game. I probably won't buy it. But we'll see. That's a long ways off, because I don't even think they're going to release a game this year. Because they're scheduling the end of the DLC for this game to be out, like, around Christmas, which is normally when they drop a new game. So I don't even think they're going to release, like, a new main series this year. Which is a good thing. I'm totally okay with that. But, you know, we'll see. It's gonna be a long ways off before we get the next main series, so I'm just hoping it's a lot better than this, because this had a lot of potential, and it's still a fun game. I still enjoy it, but there was just so many things with the PR for this game, and there were so many decisions, namely National Dex, and now the DLC adding in a bunch from National Dex. It's like, there was a lot of PR and decisions that was just not handled well. And I hope they learn from that. This game was rushed to release for yeah, I know. Which is why I'm glad they're not, or most likely not gonna release another game this year. Another main series. Because that'll give them time to actually work on the next one. And hopefully do better than this. Because this has a lot of potential, man. The wild area is fucking fantastic. I'm really hoping whenever we get the next game, that it's just, like, entirely wild area. Just Breath of the Wild Pokemon, right? Just make the entire fucking game wild area. Instead of routes, you just travel between the wild area. And you can... There's still gyms and there's still towns, but they're spread out around the wild area, and you can go to the gyms in any order that you choose. Like, that would be awesome. And then, like, the way they would balance that, because, you know, in a normal Pokemon game, you wouldn't start at the 8th gym, because the 8th gym would have really high levels. So the way they would balance that is just have an algorithm that scales the level of the gym based on where you are in the game. So you could just go to any gym in any order. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. That would be the way to do, like, a proper open world Pokemon. Because this is kind of open world, right? Like, the wild area is like a little snidbit of open world, but then the rest of the game is super linear. So if they were gonna do it like fully open world, that's how I would envision it. And I would absolutely love it if they did that. Yo, Tabasco Boy, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Main storyline was good, Rival was annoying, gyms were difficult, post-game felt really short. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I hated the fucking Rival. Gym scaling is actually done in Pokemon Crystal Clear. Right, like, it can be done, you know? It can be fucking done. That would be, like, the real way to do it, I would think. But, I don't know, man. I disagree about the main storyline being good. I disagree with that very strongly. I personally think there was no main storyline. Like, the story was practically non-existent, as far as I'm concerned. But, Rival being annoying, yep, that is, I fucking hate the Rival in this game with a passion. The gyms were pretty difficult. I would say the 8th gym. I would say the 8th gym is probably the most difficult Pokemon battle I have ever experienced in an official game. Because that double battle with the Dragon-type gym leader, like, that was fucking tough. That was arguably the most difficult main series, like, NPC battle I've ever had. And I enjoyed it. It was great. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite things that I've experienced in a game. I actually like Team... I mean, I don't know. Team Yell wasn't bad, but that's exactly the problem with them, is that they weren't bad. They're supposed to be the bad guys, but they really weren't. Like, that's, you know, I was okay with Team Yell. I'm not against them, but, you know, I would have liked to have seen more from them. You didn't get to experience the Ice Gym? Nope, I didn't play the Ice Gym. But, no, man, no, I would have liked to have seen more from Team Yell. I feel like they were a cool concept, but they didn't do enough with them, right? But, no, the main story, I would say, felt very far-fetched. No puns intended, but, yeah, it felt very far-fetched. Yeah, there were many times throughout the story where something happened, right? And your character goes over to see what happens, and then, Leon steps in, and he's like, "Whoa there, dude, this is for the champion to deal with. You just focus on fighting the gyms." And there's so many times where you're just kind of cast aside, where it really didn't feel like you were part of the story. And then you get later in the game where it's like, okay, now there actually has to be a story. And then things just kind of... It was like they flipped a switch, right? It wasn't a gradual transition. It was just like, flip the switch, Chairman Rose is evil now. And, you know, there was no progression. It was just very... It felt very rushed, just from a story writing standpoint. And then, like, not only that, but, like, the fucking Chairman Rose's motivation, right? The worst fucking motivation any bad guy in the history of anything has ever had. Like, I want to ensure that my city has power 100 years from now. Therefore, I am gonna conjure up an ancient being that I will have no control over to try to harvest its energy. It's like, bitch! Have you not heard of solar panels? Have you not heard of fucking wind turbines? Okay, there are ways to do this! Like, it was just so dumb. It was the dumbest fucking Pokemon bad guy there has ever been. And I will fight anybody on that. So, the main story being good, I highly disagree with that. But the rest of your points, I say, are pretty accurate. I'd say you hit it right on the nail with the rest of your, you know, talking points there, but I highly disagree about the main story being good in this game. But yeah, I want to ensure my city has power 100 years from now. That was his motivation for what he did. It's like, that's just so dumb. Like, he forced yeah, no, I get that. But his fucking motivation for everything he did was that he wanted to ensure that they had power to the city 100 years from now. It's like, we have solar panels, we have wind turbines, okay? We have a lot of things that could have... Hell, you could have just gotten a bunch of fucking Electabuzzes, right? And put them to fucking slavery in, like, a fucking generator, right? Like, that would have been, yo... And I don't know, man. I just... It felt very rushed and not properly thought out. Right? Purely from a story writing perspective and the pacing of everything, it just felt very rushed and not properly thought out. Electabuzz isn't in Sword and Shield. You know what I mean. Just literally any insert electric type Pokemon here. There you go. I pulled up the stream and all I heard was fucking Pokemon bad guys. I don't know. It was dumb. He was Dad Bod Tony Stark. That's what I called him, Dad Bod Tony Stark. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. I did an entire, like, in-depth review on Sword and Shield, which is, like, the first time I've ever felt the need to review anything. And I gave it, like, a 5.5 out of 10. Or a 5.2. 5.2 out of 10. It was great in some areas and then lackluster in others. So, overall, it was just kind of an average experience, right? It kind of balanced out. You know, it's not horrible, but it's not fantastic. It's just kind of... It's Pokemon, you know? Yeah, but I will say the wild area won a lot of points for me. I really like this concept, and I hope they push it even further with whatever the next games are gonna be. Because the wild area is really what sells this fucking game for me. Especially, especially from a shiny hunting perspective. I remember IGN giving it a high review score. And I'm sure they did. I'm sure a lot of people did. But, my personal opinions, and it's very important to say that this is an opinion. My opinion is 5.2 out of 10. It wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't terrible. It was just average, right? But I do like the wild area concept. I hope they do a lot more with that with future games. I would like to see a game that's entirely wild area. Yeah, that'd be amazing. That would be fantastic. There was rumors, and I don't know if it's been confirmed yet, but there was rumors that the director for Breath of the Wild is working with Game Freak for the next main series Pokemon game. People were rumoring that about a month ago. And I don't know if they confirmed it or not, but that would be a very good step in the right direction as far as I'm concerned. I'm not kidding, when I first saw the trees, my immediate reaction of it was, what is this, Ocarina of Time? Bruh, like, there's a lot of areas they could have done better with this game. I feel like Game Freak paid them to give good reviews. I mean, it's possible. It's definitely possible that they could have done something like that. I don't know if IGN would have, went along with that, because IGN is usually pretty reputable. I don't take what they say as, like, law, right, as, like, absolute truth, or anything like that. Take everything with a grain of salt, but, they're usually fairly accurate with their stuff, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think this is a terrible game. I just feel like it's an incomplete game. And that's the big thing. Like, the general concept is here. The groundwork has been laid. But it's just not done. And that's where it kind of falls flat, is it's just... the concept is there. It could have been so much more than it is. And I'm not even just talking about visuals, because let's be honest, even with the visual problems that this game has, which granted, they are there, they do exist, this game still looks better than any other main series Pokemon game that's ever been released. Aside from maybe Let's Go, because I think Let's Go looks really damn good. So, like, that being said, and I'm just talking about, like, graphical fidelity, not necessarily art style. You could argue that. To keep good relations with the companies. I mean, I don't know, man. I say it how it is. I gave this game a 5.2 out of 10. I don't by any means think that this game is a must-have, right? If you have a Switch and you're looking for a Pokemon game to play on it, this is an option. but I wouldn't call it a must-have. It's, you know, it's great in some areas and just, yeah, just terrible in others that aren't see-through. I don't know, man. Like, there's definitely problems with this game. That's the thing, man. The game just isn't done. It's not a complete game. and we have the DLC coming out, which we already have confirmation that the trees in the DLC look way better than the ones in this. But, you know, just that tree right there. That one right fucking there just stands out so much from the rest of the surrounding area, because the lighting on it is just so fucking different. It just stands out. And I know it's kind of supposed to stand out because it's a berry tree, but it's like it's almost... It's like they pulled the asset from a completely different game and just threw it in there, right? It just doesn't feel natural. Just that one tree. You know, let alone the rest of this fucking game, right? It just... I don't know, man. There's a lot that they did with this game that should have been done better. You know, there's just a... Like, look at this scene, right? Look at the background. Look at the textures on that building back there. And you know, the cliffs and all that. It's just kind of a muddied mess. You know, I know they, like, right there it's not too bad because they're going for the, you know, the field of view effect, you know, and it works. But look at the ones behind the Duskull here. It's just smudge and just, it's just gross looking. Even the ground textures, right? Like, even the stuff that's not supposed to be, you know, out of view, right? The stuff that's not supposed to be intentionally blurry. The ground textures here are just... You know, and you know, Pokemon has never been known for being, like, the top of the line whenever it comes to graphics, okay? They've never been known for that. You know, and me personally, I'm not the kind of person to really care about graphics when it comes to most games, you know? But the reason why the graphics of this game have been so hardly criticized is because when Game Freak gave the reason for removing National Dex, it was because they wanted to supposedly provide higher fidelity animations and models and all this great stuff, and then they never did. And that's why people are highly criticizing, you know, the visuals of this game. Because had they never said that, people wouldn't be talking about the damn trees, right? People wouldn't give a fuck. It's because they brought that front and center as their excuse for National Dex that people are like, hey man, yeah, this looks like garbage, right? People wouldn't have cared otherwise. And I will stand by that statement. Because I know I wouldn't have cared otherwise if it wasn't just used as a shoddy excuse for removing National Dex. My thing is, the way I look at it, I believe they had two motivations for removing National Dex, and I cannot prove this definitively with the resources I have available to me. So just take this as a theory, right? A theory. Not fact, you know, an opinion, a theory, call it, you know, one of those. But my theory as to the two possible motivations they would have had for removing National Dex, because we know for a fact the reason they gave us just doesn't add up. So my theory is two potential reasons they would have done it. One was because they wanted to allocate more of their resources to the development of Little Town Hero, which you can look at Little Town Hero and just tell that so much more work was put into it than this game. And two is because they purposefully withheld content from this game so that they could release it as DLC later on to make more money. Those are my two theories as to why this game is the way that it is. And I have no definitive way of proving that, but I think just based on Game Freak's actions, just based on the fact that we know they lied, and just based on comparing this game to Little Town Hero, you know, just from a quality perspective, I think both of my theories hold up very well. I have no way to definitively prove them, but I believe that is what happened. Little Town Hero failed review score-wise, though. Yeah, that's because I feel like a lot of people, like me, felt fucking scorned by it and just straight up, like, boycotted it. Because, like, I didn't buy Little Town Hero purely because it looked like an interesting game. I didn't buy it purely because I know Little Town Hero is the reason why this game is fucking half-baked, right? Yeah. And that's the only reason I didn't buy Little Town Hero. It was just kind of like a moral obligation to just be like, no, I'm not gonna support this. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people were on that same boat. And then I also feel like on top of that, Little Town Hero just did not get the exposure that it needed to be properly successful. But, you know, it is what it is. But I'm just giving my theories as to why this game is the way it is. Because this is an incomplete game. In every way, shape, and form, this game is not done. I mean, that's pretty much what I want them to do for the next generation of Pokemon, Magic Carter. That's more or less exactly what I described when I was like, yeah, I want a Pokemon game that's entirely wild area, and you can go to any of the gyms at any given time. But in order to balance that, the gyms are scaled level-wise based on how far you've progressed. Yeah. That's what I would have liked to have seen for the next generation. Alright, I'm gonna have to go refill my moves. But yeah, I believe my theories for why this game is the way that it is I believe it to be 100% accurate, but like I said, with the resources at my disposal, I cannot 100% confirm those theories. But I believe anybody with, you know, 2 or 3 brain cells bumping around in their head can look at this game, look at Little Town Hero, look at the fact that, you know, Game Freak on record has lied to us about the reason for National Dex, which has been proven, and just see that, you know, the theories that I've laid out, you know, they fit the puzzle pretty well, man. If it looks like a duck, and it sounds like a duck, and it acts and smells like a duck, chances are it's probably a fucking duck. You know, so that's Yeah, I can't prove it 100%. But I believe that is what happened. We know they put half of their development team on Little Town. Yeah, I'm sure they did. You can look at Little Town Hero and just tell that the quality of that game is far superior to what went into this one. So I'm sure they did. I 100% believe that to be accurate. Yeah. It just comes down to, in my personal theories, they wanted to put more of their resources into Little Town Hero, and they wanted to withhold content from this game so that they could repackage it as DLC at a later date to make more money. That is the reason why this game is the way that it is. Yeah, that is my personal beliefs as to why this game is the way that it is. But, yo, Romarsh, what is up? Impervious, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. There's a national dex in home, though? Yeah, but that doesn't... Man, that's... Like, I get what you're trying to say, Mitch. I get what you're trying to say. But that's about the equivalent of, let's say, that's about the equivalent of your, let's say your mother or significant other or whatever, is going to the grocery store and they ask you if you need anything. And they're like, yeah, can you pick up some Coke? Right? And then they come back and be like, sorry, honey, they didn't have any Coke, but here's some Diet Coke. Right? Nobody wants fucking Diet Coke. Okay? It's not the same thing, right? That's about the equivalent. Like, we don't have national dex in this, but you can have it on your phone. Right? It's... I don't know. I get the point that you're trying to make, Mitch, but it's like comparing Coke to Diet Coke, alright? It just doesn't equate. It's just not a good supplement, right? But I get what you're trying to say. Yeah, that's about on par with when they released Diablo Mobile and Blizzard was like, do you not have phones? It's like, yeah, we have phones, but we don't want to... Yeah, we have phones, Blizzard. But the problem is we don't want to play Diablo by doing this. Okay? That's about the same thing, right? Yeah, you can have national dex on your phone, but I can't play with those Pokemon in a main series format unless they're already in that fucking game. So it defeats the whole point. The whole reason people are mad about national dex. Let me Dynamax my Diet Coke real quick. And they did say that future games would have, like, other Pokemon available, so, like, because a Pokemon wasn't necessarily in this game doesn't mean they won't be in the next one. So, yeah, we do have kind of that thing going on. But I still firmly believe that, you know, no matter what excuse they try to give, I firmly believe it's not adequate. Like, don't get me wrong. To, you know, a small indie studio, yeah, to a small indie studio or an individual like myself, modeling and animating 1,000+ Pokemon, yeah, that's a lot of fucking work. We wouldn't be able to do it in a fucking year on our own, right? But Pokemon is the #1 most grossing franchise of all time. They have the tools at their disposal that they should be more than capable of doing it if they wanted to. And that's the thing. They don't want to. Because why put more work into something if you can put less and people are still going to buy it anyway? And they know that. They know that people are going to buy it anyway because it's Pokemon. So why should we dump all of these resources into it when we can get by with the bare minimum and still make the same amount of money? In fact, make more money because we're spending less resources in making it. So they actually make more money in the long run by doing that. And they know that, which is why they fucking do it. It's just a matter of it's Pokemon, so people are gonna buy it. It's the same thing with Apple. It's the same fucking thing with Apple. You know, they upcharge all of their stuff from a hardware perspective for what they're offering. They upcharge the shit out of that. But they know people are gonna buy it because it's fucking Apple. So they know they can get away with it. You need a scene for your rants? I mean, it's the same fucking thing with Apple. It really is. Game Freak is becoming the Apple of gaming. I don't know. We'll see. I hope that Game Freak learns something from this experience. Because it's okay to fuck up so long as you learn something from it. If you don't learn anything from it, then, you know, it's okay to make mistakes. Just learn from them. And I really hope that somebody at Game Freak is looking at the responses that they're getting and it's like, you know what? Maybe we did fuck up. Maybe there was something we could have done better. You know? If we can just get, you know, Game Freak to just get to that point where they're questioning, you know what? Maybe we could have done better. Maybe we'll have a better game for the next generation. Fireside chat streams where he just rants. And I don't know, man. It's just, you gotta fill in the time somewhere, man. Right? Because we're gonna be here a fucking while grinding this combo. So you gotta fill the void somewhere, you know? You gotta have something to talk about. I don't know. This is basically just a podcast, but with Pokemon. FDR. Bro. Alright, we're just over halfway done with this combo. That's rough. That is rough. Forbidden Fate rants. Just make a third channel. Oh, that'd be great. But nah, it's literally the same thing with Apple. Apple fucking upcharges a lot of their tech because they know they can get away with it. Because it's Apple, and everybody's gotta have an Apple, because it's like a statement, right? It's like a statement. So they know people are gonna buy it regardless. Like the Pro stand. They have like a, what was it, like a $4,000 monitor that doesn't even come with a fucking stand, and then they release a Pro stand for it that's $1,000. Like, it's a hunk of aluminum, guys. Come on. $1,000 for a hunk of aluminum. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Apple. Yeah. My fucking monitor I'm using right now, right? $130, right? It's a cheap monitor, right? $130. It came with a fucking stand. You're telling me a $4,000 monitor can't come with a stand. And on top of that, the stand that it doesn't come with is $1,000. Like, come on. That's just not okay. And the worst part is, there are gonna be people that buy it. That's the worst part. There are going to be people that buy that. Have you added any Alcremie to home yet? I really haven't added much of anything to home, because I'm kind of reluctant. You know? Because the only things I would really want to transfer would be my shinies. And because not all of my shinies can be transferred to this game, I'm debating whether I would just have them all in one place in the game that they're already at, or split them all up between home and this game. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm reluctant. You know? Because I want to bring over my shiny Melmetal, but I don't even know if, like, that's a good idea for me to do that. I haven't brought over any shinies from home yet. Yo, Derek T, what is up? Welcome. Welcome to stream. The iMac isn't a JoJo character, okay? They can't have a stand. It wasn't even an iMac. It was a monitor. Like, it wasn't even a computer. It was a monitor for a computer. Yeah. Which there are very expensive monitors out there. You know, there are monitors out there that, you know, go for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. So, like, that's not that unusual. But it's the fact that it was like a $4,000 monitor that doesn't even come with the stand. And then the stand is $1,000. Like, my $150 monitor that I'm using right now, cheapo monitor, has a damn stand that came with it. Yeah? That's the thing. Fuck it, make the channel. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. I might just make it a segment on this channel. Cause so long as it still falls under gaming and tech, you know, talk, so long as it's still in that category, it can still be on this channel. Otherwise, it would have to go over to Forbidden Fate Extra. Which I do have stuff planned for that channel, I just haven't had the time yet. I'm currently editing 2 videos that will be going up this month on this channel. And then, of course, I have my daily live stream schedule. And then on top of that, I have some other stuff I'm working on, you know, Forbidden Craft. And then on top of all that, I have even more stuff that I can't even tell you guys about yet, because, yeah, you guys will find out later on, but, you know, there's just all sorts of stuff going on. By the way, Forbidden Craft is looking very good. Oh shoot, he's pulling a Leafy. Oh, damn. Whatever happened to Leafy? Whatever happened to Leafy? Added all the Gmax mons I have to the decks at home. Like, I might do that, because I feel like that would be interesting, but I don't know. I'm not really interested in filling out the decks in home, because I don't know, man. Because at the end of the day, home isn't a game. It's just a way to store and transfer Pokemon. So I feel less motivated to fill out the decks in home than I would in, like, an actual game. And I'm already unmotivated as fuck in this game, because I still haven't finished the decks in this game. Sean has been Leafy this whole time. Bro, you guys out here. But yo, Derek, what's up, my dude? Welcome to the stream. We're waiting on this beautiful Duskull. We haven't gotten it yet. We haven't finished our combo yet either, so I don't really expect to get it yet. Unless we get it early, which is entirely possible. Fucking Shadow got his Galarian Zigzagoon on the 3rd encounter with no combo. So, I mean, it's definitely possible for us to get it before we finish our combo, but I don't find it likely. Glad I could stop by, but I didn't even know you streamed till earlier. Yeah, we stream pretty much daily. I try to stream at least daily. Sometimes it doesn't happen, you know, life comes along, but usually I try to do at least one stream a day, on top of, like, all the other stuff that I'm working on. I have my own Minecraft server I'm working on. I have some edited videos that I'm working on that'll be going up later this month. I actually gotta sit down and edit them tomorrow if I can. Yeah, so we got all sorts of stuff popping off. I will say though, for all my people out there who do play on the Forbidden Crafts server, you guys are gonna have a fun time when it relaunches, because I have a lot of stuff on there that's been added. Actually, you know what? I just realized. I'm out here messing up, because I actually should have... I just realized this. I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. Hold on. It's gonna take a minute. Can't believe I didn't do this sooner. Wait. I have a fucking Duskull. I have a fucking Duskull on my shelf. We're just gonna, like... He can just chill out there. There you go. He can just... There we go. He'll just chill with us for this fucking stream. Maybe it'll give us the luck. Maybe it'll give us the luck we need. I know one thing, it's gonna stretch the fuck out of my shirt. I know that much. Alright, I should probably go refill soon. He is now your son. Bruh. My beautiful little Duskull. Beautiful little Duskull. Imagine if I accidentally just found a shiny Drifloon. I forgot who it was, but somebody in chat was trying to find one. I think it was Happy Boy. It would be so funny if I found one accidentally. I know that's what happened with Magic Carter in Let's Go. Because I was going for Onyx and I found the damn Charmander he was going for. Subscribes to streamer, also guy. Wait, you do live streams? Bruh, no, he caught me back in, that's actually getting really uncomfortable because the little arms are, like, pushing into my Adam's apple, so we'll just, like, I don't know. He'll sit somewhere. I'm not sure where. You know what? Bam. That doesn't really work. I don't know, but we have a Duskull. He'll just, like, I don't know. Wait. There we go. Is he there? Nope, you can't see him, I don't think. You can kind of see him. Hold on. You know what? I have a chair. I forgot. I have my drinking chair. You can just... Hold on. Duskull, work with me here, buddy. Come on. Work with me. No, he won't stay up. Right. Maybe if I get like a remote and just kind of... Nope. Okay. No, okay. Well, you know what? I tried. I tried to make it work. But I tried to make it work, Duskull. You were just never there for me. You were never there, Duskull. Yeah, I caught him back in, I think it was, Fun and Crazy Sunny's stream earlier. That was the girl that we raided, or I guess lady, that we raided, not yesterday, but the day before we raided her at the end of our stream. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Anyway, let's fill this up. There we go. Like a ghost. Oh, wait. Yep, yeah, pretty much. Okay. Pretty much. Yo, Michael, what's up? Welcome. How's it going? I'm actually a mod over on Sunny's channel now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, well, I don't use that's my drinking chair, but I don't actually sit in it when I'm drinking. I use it as a table to hold my drinks. So I'll have it, like, behind me with my drinks on it, and I'll still be sitting here. And the reason for that is because I don't trust my dumbass to put that shit on my desk. Because I got all sorts of electronics over here, and if I spill that shit, ooh... my wallet will be fucking hurting at that point. Because I'm going to have to replace my keyboard. I'm going to have to replace my PS4 because it'll get all over that shit. Like, I don't trust my dumbass to do that without spilling it. So it's really a safety precaution. So that I don't end up breaking something. So I just have that chair on standby. If I ever feel like drinking, I just put it there and put some drinks on there, and we're good to go. That way, it's far enough from my shit that if I spill it, it won't fuck up anything. So that's the reason for that. If anybody's ever wondered, that's the reason for that. Because I don't trust my dumbass to put it on this table here without fucking something up. I wonder if we're close to 300 yet. I actually don't know if we're gonna meet combo by the end of the stream. I was really hoping we would. I actually don't know if it's gonna happen now. Let's see. Where are we at? In other words, Sean's a klutz. Yeah, pretty much. 270. Okay, we're getting close to 300. We're about an hour in. We still have 200 more to go after we hit 300, so... I don't know, we might... We're about almost an hour and a half in. And we're close to 300, so... I don't know, maybe? Yo, Q-boned your mom! Thank you for the sub. That's a good one. I love that. I love the name, by the way. That's nice. I had multiple playthroughs where I had a Q-bone named Q-boner. Yeah, I need to shiny hunt Oddish at some point, because I love shiny Oddish. Although I do have one in Let's Go, so I could just transfer it over. On active accounts, bro. Alright, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, Q-boned your mom. I like that. That's clever. There was something that was about to spawn in with the damn yellow aura on it. Oh, it's an Oddish. Okay. I'm holding my controller upside down because I wanted to see if I could play like that. But, it's a little rough. Everything's fine except for the analog when you're moving in 3D space is kind of confusing. When you're just navigating menus, it works fine because I just know down is up and up is down, so it's like, you know, that's fine. But when it comes to like navigating 3D space, it gets a little confusing. But yeah, I was just doing that to fuck around. But yeah, I'm using a GameCube controller. I'm holding it upside down because I got bored. I just wanted to see if I could do it. I've been doing it for like the past couple minutes, so if anybody noticed, you know, there you go. Alright, we're gonna stop doing that now. It's like perfectly manageable until you get into like the actual overworld. Then it's like, okay, I have no clue how to control my character. You know, low-key, I really love Duskull. Like, it's a really cool Pokemon. I like the whole idea of, like, it only has one eye. But it has, like, the, you know, the skull. So it gives, like, the illusion that it has two. Because it kind of goes back and forth, you know? Like, I like that whole concept. That's a really cool, like, little thing. I like that. Like, from a design standpoint, that's really cool. Yo, they just dropping some subs in here, man. I'm about it. I'm about it. We're getting, like, pretty close to 1.6K. When we get to 1,750, that's when I'm gonna do my next sub special, where in one sitting I will beat Portal 1 and Portal 2 start to finish, which I'm thinking I can do in probably about 8 hours, assuming I don't fuck up anything. So if I just get like a perfect run, I'm thinking both games probably about 8 hours. But we'll find out once we get to that sub-goal. I hope we're getting close to 300. Because we still got 200 more to do after that. I really want to have this combo done by the time we end this episode. I mean, preferably we would have the shiny by the time we end this episode, but that's not necessarily guaranteed. I'd say Ghost type is probably one of my favorite types. There's a lot of really cool Ghost types. Yo, Fruit Boom! What is up? Welcome to the stream. I have 12 Pokemon. Nice, my dude. Let's see. We need 18 more. Oh my god, that is a lot. That is a lot. I, like, almost guarantee YouTube is gonna remove, like, half of those. Because, the account spamming, YouTube usually removes them. At 300, I have more than you. Yeah, but I've also only been here for like an hour and a half. We're not doing too bad. Although I did have like 200 of these at the beginning of the episode. Drop you some subs. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I just hope YouTube doesn't end up removing them, because YouTube does have this thing where if it detects like spam like that, it'll like automatically remove those. They're all active devices. Alright, cool. Turn off animations. Is that a thing you can do? Is that a... Oh wow, I did not know that was a thing you could do. Why are people just now telling me that's a thing I can do? All the shiny hunts that we've done, people are just now telling me that's a thing I can do. Wow. Wow, you guys. All of the shiny hunts that we have done on this channel over the years, people are just now telling me that's a thing I can do. You guys. Come on. Oh, Happy Boy, thanks for the tip. I'm just surprised nobody told me that sooner, given that we've done several shiny hunts over the years. Text speed set to fast also. I think it is, but it might not be. Okay. You. There we go. And let's go Pikachu Eevee, you can't? That's strange. Even so, just like stuff that I've... Like, I'm surprised nobody told me that during the Zigzagoon hunt. Because we hunted Zigzagoon on this as well. We did wild encounters for Zigzagoon, so... I'm surprised nobody told me that during that. Hey, level 90. Nice. Okay, are there more over here? Yeah, there we go, baby. Bam! Man, it doesn't even show the animation for, like, the character throwing the Pokeball. That's crazy. God, that'd be so funny. Bitches about all the animations in Pokemon because of Game Freak, and then doesn't use any of the animations. That'd be... Oh, that's... There's just an option to turn animations off. I should go refill soon. Damn, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, it kind of sucks they don't have cloud save for the Pokemon games. I'm gonna go refill my moves real quick. Actually, it would have been shorter just to take the bridge now I think about it. Under the bridge, I know. Under the bridge downtown is where I drew some blood. Under the bridge downtown that I could not get enough. Oh, look at the little rock and rollers. Oh my god, they're adorable. They're fucking adorable. I love them. Not you, Diggersby. You can fuck off. Nobody likes Diggersby. Yep, you, yeah, fuck off. Nobody likes you. You're gross. You're like some sort of Chernobyl. Fuck, how the fuck do you say it? Chernobyl? Chernobyl. Mistake. The place where they tested all the fucking nuclear weapons. That place. That resulted in a bunch of, like, genetic mutations. Yeah. Chernobyl, I think is how you say it. Oof, that's... Chernobyl. Oh. Chernobyl. I don't know. Is it... Yeah, I know. It's like some sort of like... I don't know. It's just gross. Diggersby is just gross. Like, Bunnelby is okay. I mean, it's not particularly fantastic, but it's okay. But then Diggersby is just, my god. What in the world happened to you? Chernobyl. Alright, Chernobyl. Gotcha. Looks like some sort of Chernobyl, mutation. He's got, like, hands on his fucking ears, and then he has smaller hands that are tucked into the tuft of fur that looks like it's covered in shit. And then his mouth and ears also look like they're covered in shit. So, it looks like he's just been eating shit. And just rolling in shit. Gen 5 had the best... I can't even finish that sentence. I can't even finish that sentence, because I don't know about that. Wait, are you being serious right now? You're actually saying... Hold on. Are you actually saying Garbodor and Vanillux are examples of good Pokemon designs? Everybody fucking hates Garbodor. And maybe not everybody hates Vanillux, but I know quite a few people who do. Fucking, a lot of people hate Stunfisk. I don't really hear many people talking about Cryogonal or Excadrill, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're fantastic. Everybody hates fucking Garbodor. Chandelure is alright. I like Chandelure. That one gets a pass. I will say Galarian Stunfisk is amazing. I like Galarian Stunfisk. It's a really cool design. Cryogonal is very underrated. I don't know, man. It's a snowflake with eyes. Used a track on the fan base, it failed. It's a snowflake with eyes, man. It's not terrible, but it's just... I wouldn't say it's, oh my god, the best that this generation is the best generation of Pokemon because it has fucking Cryogonal. Alright? Like, it's not bad, but it's not a good enough design to be like, yep, this generation has the best Pokemon. It's genderless and learns Attract. It's not terrible. It's really not, but it's just, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say Gen 5 has the best Pokemon designs. I would say that Gen 5, I don't know, man. I don't know, because there's a lot of, like, there are decent designs in Gen 5, but then there's also some that are just very questionable at best. And then I know Gen 4 gets a lot of love too, but like a large chunk of Gen 4 is just evolutions from things from previous gens. Some of which look fantastic, and some of which should have never existed and need to burn in hell for all eternity. I'm looking at you, Tangrowth and fucking Tangrowth. Fuck, what's the name of it? Rhyperior and Magmortar. Okay, those three can rot in hell. They're fucking terrible. The rest of the evolutions from Gen 4 that are like those kind of things are okay. You know, Electivire's cool. Magnezone's cool. I forget the other ones, but like they're pretty cool. But Magmortar, Tangrowth, and the damn Rhyperior. Those ones should have never fucking been made. Porygon Z is really cool. I like Porygon Z. Gen 4 sucks. I don't think Gen 4 is terrible. I just think it's horribly overrated, if that makes sense. Because like I said, a large chunk of Gen 4 is just either evolutions or pre-evolutions for things that already existed. Right? Like a large chunk of the Pokedex from Gen 4 is just evolutions or pre-evolutions for things that already exist. Which would be fine if there wasn't so many of them in Gen 4. Like, if that didn't take up such a large percentage of the decks for Gen 4. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make combo by the end of this episode. I was really hoping we would. I honestly don't know if that's gonna happen now. Because we're almost 2 hours in, and we're only sitting at about 300. I was really hoping to have our combo met by the time we end this episode. Let's see. Okay, Roggenrola is alright. The second one, which I'm not even gonna try to pronounce, should have been a Love Disc evolution, but wasn't. Ryukulis, or however the fuck you say that one, is okay. Scrafty, I have mixed feelings on, but I know a lot of people like Scrafty, so I'll let that one slide. Darmanitan, I do not like. And maybe that's just me personally, but I do not like Darmanitan. I think it's ugly and gross. Excelgor, I think is meh. Bisharp's cool. I like Bisharp. Scolipede, I don't really like Scolipede personally. And Menxiao, if that's the Karate Cat thing, if that's the one I'm thinking of, then I don't really like, I don't think that's a particularly fantastic design either. Fucking Amola Mola, or however the fuck you say that name. Amola Mola? Is that how you say it? I don't know. That one should have been a Love Disc evolution, and the fact that it wasn't is reason enough to hate that fucking Pokemon. It should have been a Love Disc evolution. I don't care, man. I don't care, damn it. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'm already really bad with English as it is. Ryu Kleenex. Ryu Kleenex. Gotcha. I always thought it was like Renuculus or something like that. I don't know. Either way, it's alright. It's alright. Bro, Oddish, get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here, Oddish. Oh, he is cute though. Look at that face. Oh, I can't stay mad at it. He's got the little smiley. Just a little smiley. Can't pronounce Pokemon names correctly. Not all of them. Like, some of them names are some crazy shit, man. Like, cut me some slack. Like, you can't look at fucking Amola Mola Lola Bola Vola fucking Mola Bola and be like, yeah, that's a normal fucking name. Yeah, you know what? I don't care. I don't care, okay? Y'all get up on out of here with your sass. I mean, that's what you fucking said, okay? That's not my fault. That's what you fucking said, okay? That's not my fault. I mean, the damn thing looks like a bunch of snot anyway, so it might as well be Kleenex. It might as well be. Looks like a pile of snot anyway. La Bunny. Pyukumuku. Low Bunny? No, it's La Bunny. You ain't finna be in here and tell me it's Low Bunny, cause it's fucking La Bunny. Get the fuck out of here with your ass. Fuck out of here with that shit. It's La Bunny. Oh, I ain't even fucking with that one. That's the fucking Alola Mamola Gagola Fafola Ma motherfucking Bola shit. I ain't even fucking with that name. Nah. Nah, it should have been a damn Love Disc evolution, though. The fact that it wasn't an evolution for Love Disc is fucking bullshit. Credilli. I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. Alright, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for stopping by. Minshino. I love how Magic Carter is just coming up with nicknames for everyone. This Tox is like getting close to 100. I'm not expecting to find this before we finish combo, but it would be great if we did. Because I don't know if we're going to finish combo this episode. I was really hoping we would. I was really hoping we would. But I don't know if it's going to happen. It's gonna be great once we actually find this thing, though. It's gonna look so good. I absolutely love this shiny. He actually said Minshino correctly. I mean, well, yeah. There you go. See, I can pronounce some of them correctly. Motherfuckers out here with low punny. Bitch. This is Lopunny. Alright, because it's L-O-P, okay? Lop. Okay? Not Lope, because that would be L-O-P-E. Lope. It's Lop. It's Lopunny. There you go. About to teach some motherfuckers some shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just fucking around. But seriously though, it's Lopunny. Bitches out here saying low punny. Yo, Silver, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to stream. We're here. We're live. We're murdering a bunch of Duskull. That's basically this entire stream. Bro, you really think I don't know how to pronounce Reggie Ice? Really? Okay. Okay. This motherfucker out here don't think I know how to say Reggie Ice. That's the most obvious fake pronunciation of it. What are you talking about? It's Reggie Ice. I don't care if there's only one I, Mitch. It's Reggie Ice. Okay, Reggie Steel, Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice. Not Regice. Okay, not Regice. Reggie Ice. Because the other ones are Reggie Steel and Reggie Rock. So it's Reggie Ice. It's the same pronunciation. I don't give a fuck if there's only one I, alright? Motherfuckers out here saying Regice. I have never in my life heard anybody say Regice. Okay, everybody says Reggie Ice. This is Reggie Rock, Reggie Steel, Reggie Ice. Not Regice. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Get out of here with that shit. Reg Steel, Reg Rock, Reg... No, there's an I in between. It's Reggie Steel. Reggie Rock. Reggie Gigas. Or Gigas. Yeah, I could go either on that one. And fun fact, they're actually called that because it was supposed to be tribute to Reggie Fils-Aimé, who used to be the president of Nintendo of America. So it's Reggie. Okay? Not Reg. Okay? Reggie. Not Reg. You know. Anyway, it's whatever. I will defend that one to my last breath. It is Reggie. It is Reggie. It's Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel. And you know what? You know what? The new ones that come out, they're also gonna be Reggies. Probably like Reggie Zap and Reggie Scale or something like that. I don't know. But the new ones that are coming out in the DLC, they're also gonna be pronounced Reggie. So that's how it's fucking pronounced. Bro, I don't fucking care if there's one I. Because you know what? There's a lot of things that are spelled strangely in fucking English that are pronounced differently from how they look. What about baloney, huh? Explain to me why baloney is spelled the way that it is, but pronounced baloney. Okay? What about lanyap, huh? Why is that spelled the way that it is, but pronounced differently from how it appears? Alright. I don't care if there's only one I. It is Reggie Ice. Okay? Let's get that straight. Reggie Fema. You didn't even spell his last name right, dude. That's how you fucking spell his last name. If you're gonna at least sass me, fucking spell the shit right. Oh god, not the whole pineapple pizza thing. I thought we finally finished that one. Thought we finally finished that shit. Pineapple is okay on pizza so long as the pineapple is room temperature. If it is piping hot, no. It has to be room temperature or colder. But if it's like fresh out the oven, no. That's a no-go. It's gotta be room temperature or colder. Then it's perfectly okay for pineapple to be on pizza. Otherwise, it's a no-go. Damn it, I can't kill this thing. Well, I'm gonna have to go refill my moves. God damn it. I have to go refill my moves. Are we at least, like, making progress. 333. We got a while to go. I think we might be able to pull off finishing the combo by the end of this episode, but it's gonna be close. We're at 333 out of 500. It's definitely gonna be close, but I think we can do it. Does watermelon go on beat? No, fuck that. No. You can do it faster by cooking a curry at Pokemon Camp. I have literally never opened Pokemon Camp since I got this game. I don't know the first thing about cooking curries. Yeah, this bitch out here trying to make fun of how I pronounce things, but he can't even spell the word does. Like, come on. How the fuck you gonna be out here judging how I pronounce things, but you can't spell worth a shit? I'm just joking, by the way. Yeah, just don't get like, it's a joke. But no, watermelon does not belong on pizza. That is just gross. No. I don't even like watermelon, just like in general. I like watermelon flavored things, but I don't like watermelon itself. Do you just not care to interact with your Pokemon? I mean, it's just like, I play the game, I shiny hunt, and that's, you know, that's kind of the extent of it. So I dated a girl back in high school named Phoebeth, and after she evolved, she changed her name to Myla Tiffany and became a total diva. Shiny Drifblim? Bro, congratulations. Also, it's probably Drifloon, not Drifblim, but unless you actually found a shiny Drifblim, you probably meant shiny Drifloon, but yeah, congratulations. Congratulations on the shiny. I'm assuming you meant Drifloon. Yeah, because I was about to say, you're way more likely to find a shiny Drifloon than a shiny Drifblim. Because Drifblim only spawns in one. Now, if I could only get my shiny, we'd be doing good. Did you have your 500 combo already, or did you get it before you reached combo? Yeah, but you see, the thing about that, Mitch, is I've already beaten the game, so there's nothing for me to battle. You know, because, like, I don't play competitive. So, I've already done my playthrough. And I don't play, like, literally, the extent of this game from this point forward for me is just purely shiny hunting. Because I played through the story, I caught my legendary, and now it's shiny hunting. I have, like, absolutely no interest in playing competitive. Oh my god, if I could just not run into random things. Yeah, I haven't really touched Battle Tower. But again, like, the judge feature doesn't apply to me either, because again, I don't play competitive, so I don't give a fuck about IVs. Like, I know they're good and all, but I don't play competitive, so I don't care about IVs. Or EVs, or, you know, either. You know? I just collect shinies and play through the main game, and that's my extent for Pokemon. I will say, though, the Battle Tower theme is fucking fantastic. Like, it's so good. It's literally just Undertale music. In fact, there's a part of that song where if you listen very closely, you can hear the fucking Undertale dog sound effect was actually used in the fucking song. You know, Toby just kind of snuck that in there. It's very subtle, but you can hear it. It's a very specific part of the song. It's one of those things that once you hear it, you can't, like, unhear it. So it might not be super obvious, but once somebody points it out and you listen to it, like, you'll never be able to not hear it. Any nickname ideas for the new Shinymon? I don't know. Any nicknames I might get you, you might say I'm pronouncing wrong. Just, you know, wouldn't want there to be any confusion. Motherfucking Regice. Never in my life have I ever heard somebody say Regice. Motherfucking Reggie Ice. Reggie Ice. Reggie Steel. Reggie Rock. It's not that hard. Fucking Regice. You people crazy. That's almost as bad as Shadow and his fucking Suicune. Or whatever the fuck. I can't even say it the way he says it. Bro, I love my boy Shadow, though. You know, Shadow gets a pass on that one, but... It's fucking Reggie Ice. I don't care. like really want a pizza now, but I can't. Because I'm on diet, but I really want one. I used to know this guy named Squirtyler, but he was abducted by a lab coat guy on a walk on the beach. I haven't seen him since. Bruh. Fucking Professor Oak. Can we talk about Professor Grand Oak? How are people feeling about that? Like, is it actually just Professor Oak with long hair, or is it a completely different character? Like, how are we feeling about that? Also, Professor Oak is gonna be a playable character in Pokemon Masters. So that's kind of cool. They teased it. They haven't officially said that it's gonna be Professor Oak, but they heavily implied that it was gonna be Professor Oak. Like, it's Professor Oak. It's his dad, but hey, that's just a theory, a game theory. Bro, I haven't watched Game Theory in so fucking long. I remember when I first found that channel, and I thought it was like the most amazing thing ever. And I just binge-watched the shit out of it. And like, I just like, so many of the content creators that I used to watch, like, you know, Game Theory, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, bunch of other ones, Game Grumps even. I don't have the time to really watch them anymore. Like, on occasion I might, you know, sit down and watch an episode, but I'm usually so preoccupied making my own content, or like doing like everyday life things, or like working on various projects, that like I don't really sit down and watch a whole lot of other content creators. And when I do, it's usually like people from our like small group of streamers, like, you know, Shadow, for example, you know. I don't know. I'm like way behind on my Game Grumps videos, because I used to watch Game Grumps fucking like religiously. I'm like way behind. One of these days I'm gonna just sit down and binge watch like all the Game Grumps episodes that I've missed in the past couple months, because I'm sure there's a lot of them. Who should I hunt for next? I don't know. Hunt, Galarian Stunfisk. There you go. Go for that one. Do you do this full time? I mean, kind of. I'd say pretty much, yeah. If I'm not actively streaming, I'm usually working on something. I think I'll pass. No, Galarian Stunfisk, damn it. You have... I don't even know what the shiny for Galarian Stunfisk looks like. Shiny Galarian Stunfisk. What do you look like? Oh, that's kind of a cool shiny. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's like not bad. That's not bad. That's not a bad shiny. It's just Galarian Stunfisk, but with, like, regular Stunfisk's color pattern. It's treason. Fine. Shiny Hunt, Shiny Hunt, Dusknoir. Not Duskull, Dusknoir. Like, actually go to fucking where Dusknoir spawns and just hunt that one encounter. Or no, go for like Lucario maybe. Oh no. Yo, Brandon, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Yo, we're level 91 already. Man, we are just rolling. Alright, what is we looking like? 351. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That means we have 149 more to go. Which is still a lot. But not bad. Tyranitar? Yo, Tyranitar would be cool. In the Pokemon manga, there's like a solid black Tyranitar that's like 100 feet tall or some shit. There's like a whole thing in the manga. Remember the giant Dragonite from the anime? In the anime, like, long time ago, there was a giant fucking Dragonite. Just absolutely massive. And then there was also an episode that had, like, an Alakazam, a Jigglypuff, and one other Pokemon. I forgot what Pokemon it was, that were also giant. And then in the manga, they had a giant Tyranitar. Like, are those all Dynamax Pokemon now? Can we, like, confirm that? Is that a theory? Are the raid Pokemon in Pokemon Go Dynamaxes because they're, you know, they're larger? Like, now that Dynamax is, like, an actual thing, like, you can kind of apply that to stuff from the anime. There was also an anime episode that had a giant Tentacruel as well. That was one. They do a lot of giant Pokemon in the anime, now that I think about it. They did Dragonite, Alakazam, Jigglypuff, Tentacruel. There's another Pokemon in the Alakazam episode, but I forgot what it was. There was a Venusaur episode. Like, they do a lot of giant Pokemon in the anime. Like, are those all Dynamaxes? Like, do we finally know where the giant fucking Dragonite came from? Arceus? Arceus. I could see that. I could see that. Giant fur. Yeah, they have the Furret episode too. That's right. Forgot about that. They have a lot of fucking giant Pokemon in the anime. I think about it. They also had the infamous pink Butterfree from Be Free Butterfree. That fucking... I had that as a fucking children's book. Like, that entire episode as a fucking children's book. Yeah, the infamous pink Butterfree. Butterfree. which later on in the anime, because that was a very early episode, but later on in the anime, they found an island that had berries that all of the Pokemon that ate those berries became like pink Pokemon. So then there's like the whole theory that maybe that Butterfree came from that island. So like there's like, you know, you can apply a lot of that stuff. Yo, Sprun, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Bro, we out here just grinding this damn combo. I think we might be able to reach combo by the end of the episode, but it's gonna be rough. I want to be on combo on this thing, because as soon as we can get on combo for it, the quicker we can hopefully get this shiny. Yo, the Supersonic Michael show. What is up? Welcome to the stream. We're hanging out, having a good time. Oh, so you admit it's pronounced Lopunny. You admit, Mitch, that I was right on that one. It's fucking Lopunny. Not low honey, Lopunny. Because it's L-O-P, Lop. Okay. If there was an E at the end, it would be Lope. So when are you gonna complete your El Creamy Dex? Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. No. Have to get fucking, what is it, 7 shinies I would have to get for that? Not to mention, like, 63 different variants as well. So there's, I think it's, no, is it, yeah, I think it's, you know what, no, it's 60, I don't know. There's, I think, 8 different items, if I'm not mistaken. And then for each of those items, there's 9 different variants. And then on top of that, there's also 7 shinies, 1 for each item. So I think there's like a total of like 63 different El Creamies, or something like that. It's insane. It's far more than I ever feel like dealing with, that's for sure. Oh, he's gonna die from the... Oh! Yo... He was gonna die from poison anyway, but he went for the curse, so he ended up dying on his own terms, I guess. If you count G-Max El Creamy... Oh, I didn't even think about G-Max. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's... Oof. Yeah, we'll take a hard pass on that one. Because that means you would have to find 7 shiny G-Maxes. Minimum. 1 for each item. Yeah, we'll take a hard pass on the all creamy Dex. I do love shiny all creamy though. It's a really good shiny. It's a really damn good shiny. It's like up there with my favorite shinies from this game. I forgot to... Oh, wait, no. It killed him instantly. Okay, good. I'm here to talk about our Lord and Savior, Snom. Snom is alright. Snom is alright. I don't like the shiny for Snom because it's not like particularly good. The Evolution's shiny is alright. But you know, overall the shinies for Snom is like, it could have been better. It would have been nice if like the ice on him for the shiny became like a deep blue ice. Like that would have been cool. That would have been really cool. But instead it stays almost exactly the same, and the only thing that changes is the body goes from being white to being like slightly off-white. So it's like, I don't know. I was nowhere near that fucking Onyx. Don't even. I was nowhere near that damn thing. We are at 362. So 138 left to go. I don't know if we'll be able to do that by the time I have to end this episode, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping we can pull it off. It is 9:30. Okay, so we have some time. We have some time. Maybe not a whole lot, but we have some. Shiny Living Dex? I doubt I'm gonna go for Living Dex in this game. Maybe, but I don't know. That would be... I can't even bother to finish the normal Dex, let alone the Living Dex. I might could go for Living Dex and Let's Go Eevee, though. I could probably manage that one. Waiting for this damn red Duskull, man. It's literally just normal Duskull, but he's red instead of gray. But I love it, man. It looks good. I like it. Just do the Articuno 4 times? What do you mean do the Articuno 4 times? Oh, you're talking about, getting Moltres, Zapdos, and Mewtwo. Right. I mean, I probably could if I really wanted to. Or I could just, like, finish Articuno, get the Shiny Charm, and then do those. But I'm not gonna get Shiny Charm in that game until I've at least gotten the Articuno and at least gotten every wild encounter shiny. Then I'll get Shiny Charm and deal with the other ones. I gotta at least get the Articuno before I get Shiny Charm in that game. It's just become like a personal vendetta that I have to full odds it. Like, we've come so far in that hunt that, like, it just wouldn't feel right otherwise. I'm low-key hoping we get this thing early, but I don't think that's going to happen. At the very least, I hope to finish this combo by the end of the episode. So we can really start fucking hunting this thing next time we do an episode on here. Get the red ghost. I'm trying. I already have a name for this damn thing, too. Let's see. I don't actually remember the name. I'm gonna have to... well, I remember the name. I just don't remember which one. I'm gonna have to look it up. But... let's see. Alright, we're naming it Blinky. Alright? We're naming it Blinky when we get it. And I'm not gonna say why, but we're naming it Blinky. You guys can figure that out on your own. Do you have Marshadow on Ultra Sun or Moon? I don't even have Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I have Pokemon Sun, but I don't have Ultra Sun. I'll give a shiny Celebi. I don't even think you can trade Mythicals, can you? I don't think you can even trade Celebi. I'm naming it Blinky, damn it. I don't even think you can trade Celebi or Marshadow because they're mythicals. I don't think you can trade mythicals. Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure you can't. I know Deoxys, Darkrai, Jirachi, Meltan all cannot be traded. And they're all mythicals. So I'm not sure about that. No, I don't have one. I'm pretty sure Marshadow cannot be traded. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it can. Yeah, well that wouldn't make sense though, Happy Boy, because you're not supposed to be able to trade mythicals, which makes me think many of them are hacked mods. Like, they have to be, because you're not supposed to be able to. Yeah, they'd have to be hacked, because you can't do that normally. Those are hack mons. You can't do that normally. Those are hacked. You can link trade mythicals. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Let's see. That wouldn't make sense though, One Happy Boy, because their shinies don't match the colors of the other ghosts. You'd have to go for, like, Sableye for one of them. Because that would be, like, Clyde, I think. I think Clyde's the orange one. Or I guess Sableye's more of a yellow. It's a bit of a stretch. I got a Meltan. Yeah, but Meltan's different, though, because they, I know you can't do Meltan on the GTS. I know that for a fact. Meltan's different, though, because they let you trade Meltan in Pokemon Go, but they don't let you trade any of the other mythicals in Pokemon Go. Only Meltan for some reason. They give Meltan special treatment. Gengar is not blue! Shiny Gengar is not blue! That's bullshit. Also, Sinistea and Chandelure, I guess, are fair enough, but... Shiny Gengar is not blue. Yes, I see you, Magic Carter. I'm just getting caught up in some shit. When you think about it, shiny hunting in this game is just sped up natural selection until only the shinies of the species exist due to them not dying. I mean, yeah, pretty much. There's no blue ghosts. Wait, what do you mean there's no... What, in Pac-Man? I'm pretty sure there's a blue ghost in Pac-Man. Pac-Man ghosts. There is definitely a blue ghost. It's pink, orange, red, and blue. I guess it's more of like a cyan, but it's still blue. It's still blue. If anything, Haunter is more of a blue shiny than Gengar is, because it's got the blue tongue. Or Ghastly. Ghastly's a blue shiny. It's a ghost with a blue shiny. I would consider Ghastly being a blue shiny. Not Gengar, though. Gengar is just, like, almost gray. He's, like, purplish gray. But I would consider Ghastly a blue shiny. I would definitely consider Ghastly being a blue shiny. So we would have the fucking, Duskull would be Blinky. Ghastly would be... I forget the name of the blue one. I'm pretty sure the orange one's name is Clyde. Let's see. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. I'm pretty sure the orange one's Clyde, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the orange one's Clyde. Pink one's Pink, obviously. The blue one's Inky. And then the red one's Blinky. Okay, so... Duskull would be Blinky. Ghastly would be Inky. I guess Poltegeist would be Pinky. And then I guess Chandelure, if there's no other ones, would be Clyde. Pinky is red? No, Pinky is the pink one. Blinky is red. So, Blinky, Inky, Pinky, and Clyde. Alright, 378. We need 122 more, and we're about to be 3 hours in. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off. We might, what we might have to do is just get to 400, wrap up the episode, do the last 100 in the next episode, and then we'll be good. That's what we're gonna have to do, because I don't think we'll be able to get to 500 within the time constraints that I have. So we'll get to 400. That'll leave 100 for the next episode, and then we'll be good. That's what we're gonna have to do, because I'm not gonna have enough time within this episode to do it. And we're high enough in the combo now that I don't want to do it off camera. Because we're high enough in the combo now that, like, there's a significantly decent chance that I might accidentally find it while comboing. So we'll get to 400. We'll save the last 100 for the next episode that we do of this game. And then we'll be set. We'll have our combo, and we can start going after it. That's what we're gonna have to do. So let's see, we are at 381. So we have to do 19 more. And then we'll wrap up the episode. And we are, let's see. Yeah, let me go refill my moves. So 19 more and we'll be good for this episode. Unless we just magically find the shiny before we finish combo. Which is definitely possible. Next episode we definitely finish combo though. 100%. I would do it this episode, but we're just not going to have enough time. Because I have to edit like 2 videos tomorrow, plus do a live stream. It's going to be rough. So yeah, we're gonna do the last 19 here to get to 400, and then the last 100 we'll do next episode. Oh hey look, I got a shiny Duskull. Bro, I swear if you like actually just found one, I'll be mad. I'll be a mad boyo. Alright, that's 2. We got 17 more, and then we'll wrap up the episode. Because I'm hungry, and I gotta hopefully go to bed early, because I have 2 videos to edit tomorrow. Plus a live stream. So tomorrow's gonna be a rough schedule. Roblox stream coming soon. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. I got Shiny Duskull like 8 days ago. Well, you know what? Good for you. Good for you. I'm gonna hopefully get this one either today or tomorrow. It'd be better if we get it today, but if not, hopefully tomorrow. Actually, I might do some more Articuno tomorrow. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in tomorrow. Because I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. Yeah, we're about 3 hours into this episode, so yeah. I have just enough time to be able to get to 400 on this, and then we're gonna have to do the last 100 of this combo next episode. Alright, 10 more. I'm still holding out hope that one of these is just gonna be bright red. Alright, we're on the final 3 for this episode. Man, I'm tired. The final 3 for this episode. Alright, after this we got one more. Alright, here we go. The final Duskull for this episode. And it's not shiny. Alright. But we got 400 out of 500. So next episode, we do 100 more, we'll have our full combo, and then we can just start encountering them. If it's not shiny, run away, and that'll save a lot of time. We'll be able to charge through some encounters by that point. It'll be great. It'll be great. But for now, we're going to go ahead and save. And we're gonna wrap up here. Thank all you guys for watching. Shoutouts to the member board. As always, we got Shadow Black, Skywalker King, JS Gaming, Sprun XX, my kick-ass mama, Red, Fun and Crazy Sunny, and Romarsh Gamer. If you want your name on the member board, you gotta hit that join button. But for now, thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, become one of the ground leaders. I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.